Hello everyone, welcome to SIUK India webinar. Thank you for joining us today. We are now live with London Metropolitan University. In this special webinar, you will learn more about the School of Computing and Digital Media at London Metropolitan University. Over to you, Kian.
I hope everybody can hear me fine. So just as introduced, my name is Kian and I'm the International Recruitment Manager at London Metropolitan University. So hopefully today I'll give you a little bit more information about what happens after you receive offer, and also I'll give you a quick introduction about the university overall. And if you do have any questions about studying with us, and feel free to leave a message with us and we will get back to you. So let's start. So I want to give you a few figures, and I think that would help you to sort of understand the university a bit better. We were funded as a university in 1848, and in the current academic year, we have around 9,000 students, and 10% of students are from international student population. And we are very proud of our diversity. We have 142 nationalities being represented at the university. And in terms of class size, and we are quite small in a sense, so you will have a lot of individual attention from your tutor, so that would maximize your learning experience. And also we have a very wide range of courses in different subject areas, and also in terms of the percentage between undergrad and postgrad is about 72 versus 30%. So we do have more students who are studying undergraduate course with us. And we are very proud that actually we have 6 academic schools and we have 2 campuses in central London. Okay, so that's about key information that you want to know. And here are some pictures. So if you have already applied to us, or if you're considering to apply, we have 2 campuses. So this first one you're seeing in my picture is our Aldgate campus. So this is a home of our students for art, architecture and design. Okay, and this is our Holloway campus. So if you are studying any courses which is not art, architecture and design, you will be taught at Holloway campus. So both campuses are really in the city. So we call ourselves city-based campus. So when you get out of the tube station, the university is right in front of you, and you will be able to access different buildings while you're walking down the road. So you will have great metropolitan experience while you're studying with us. So here's just a picture quickly to show how close the campus are to different things. So as you can see, our Holloway campus is really close to Emirates Stadium, and if you are an Arsenal fan, and you can get to the Emirates Stadium within 5-minute walk. And also the campus is about 10 minutes by tube to King's Cross, where you can get to mainland Europe. And also our Aldgate campus is about 15 minutes walk from the Tower Bridge, which is one of the most famous London landmarks. So you will have great access to all the facilities that London has to offer, and you will be having great London experience while studying with us. So that's about location. So, and I want to highlight a bit more information about why London Met. So, and also I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate to our London Mayor. So Sadiq Khan has just been re-elected as our London Mayor. So Sadiq Khan, was doing a program with us and graduated from us a few years ago. So what I want to say is our students do go on to do amazing things. And also our university focuses a lot on career, and we provide a lot of career support for international students. I'd like to make you aware that all of our undergraduate degrees, we guarantee you a work-based learning opportunity. So you will have some hands-on experience when doing your degree with us. For most of our postgraduate course, we also have a work-based learning opportunity for you. So you will have some opportunities to get work experience while doing the course. And also for students who are particularly interested in looking for a job after your graduation in the UK, and we also work with an organization called Student Circus. They will provide you with help, finding companies who offer work permit in the UK. So that's kind of specific support we offer to you as an international student. And also we have a very close link with with all the industries, and that also allow us to be able to give you that work-based learning opportunity while you're doing the course with us. So I'm going to show you a few pictures across 2 campuses. So here's one of the learning centers where you will be able to talk to people, and you can do your group work and use computers if you don't want to bring your own computer to the campus. And also we have Wi-Fi across the campus, so you shouldn't have problems accessing internet, etc. And also, although we are city-based university, and we do have a lot of spaces available for students to use, so we have cafes and courtyard for students to relax when the weather is nice, and also if you want to get some fresh air, you have some place to go while you are at campus. You don't have to leave the campus in order to access those spaces. Okay, and also for gym facilities, we do encourage our students to use gym facilities, and because it's important that you keep fit while studying. And the amazing thing about our gym is it's for free, so you don't have to pay anything while using our facilities. So that's a very quick introduction about the university overall. And now I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about what happens once you have applied. So if you have already received your offer, and you need to understand what your conditions are, so please read your offer very carefully. And if you do have any questions, then please ask SI UK, because they will be able to help you to understand your offer, because it's one of the most important steps, because you need to understand what you need to do next. So normally in your condition offer, we will list the conditions, i.e. we will ask for certain grades from your high school or your university or any other qualifications. And also we would ask for an English qualification. Normally you will see an IELTS condition in your offer letter. So that would be your condition offer. And for a student from India, you might see a condition ask you to pass a compliance interview. And if that's the case, and you will be invited to attend a compliance interview before your offer can be turned into unconditional. And also, then once you have understand your offers, and then if you want to study with us, then the next step is for you to accept your offer. So you please use our application portal called eVision, and to accept your offer. If you apply through UCAS, then you can do it through UCAS. So even you can accept your offer when your offer is conditional. So please do remember to accept your offer. So the next step is about understanding English. If you do need extra English help, we do have English professionals available for you. So if you still have time to apply, so the 10 weeks will start on the 7th of June. So if you are not quite sure if you're going to get what we ask for, and please do consider our pre-sessional. And this year our pre-sessional are 100% online and are delivered by our partner QA Higher Education. So after you understand your condition and you upload all the documents to demonstrate you have met your condition, our admissions team will assess your document, and then once they are satisfied with all your conditions, and then they will send you you can now pay your deposit email. So please do remember you receive this email before your unconditional offer, because paying your deposit is also part of your conditions. So you do not receive your unconditional offer before your deposit payment has been confirmed. So please read you can now pay your deposit email very carefully. There are 2 steps you need to do. First of all, to follow the link and make your deposit payment. We would encourage you to make the payment by using your credit card. So because that would be an instant payment for the university, then we can confirm your payment very quickly. And if you do make your bank transfer to us, then that would take a few weeks for us to receive. So it depends on the country you make your deposit from. So it can take a few weeks for us to process your payment. So I would say, on the safe side, a credit card payment would be the better option for you. Once you have made that payment, please take all the evidence that you have for your making the payment, because the next step for you to do is you need to confirm your visa requirements. So that's also, you can understand, is to trigger your CAS process. So once you have basically made your payment, then you need to confirm your visa requirements as stated in the email you receive. And as part of this confirm your visa requirement task, you need to upload your deposit payment evidence. So you do not email us your deposit payment evidence. Please do follow the link in the email and upload your deposit payment. So that's what I want to highlight. We have a lot of students get a bit lost here. So please do remember the steps. And then once you have done all your bit, and then work will be over to our admission team. So once our finance have finalized their payment and etc., then our admission team will issue you an unconditional offer. Once you have received an unconditional offer, and then you will progress to the immigration team, then where you will be told how to do your visa application afterwards. And also, I'd like to say a few words about compliance interview. We only invite students who have firmly accepted our offer for compliance interview. You do not need to make payment for your compliance interview. So please, if you do not accept the offer, then you will not be invited for the compliance interview, even if that has been part of your condition. So I would, if you do want to participate in the compliance interview, and please do accept your offer, and that's the first step towards your compliance interview. So that's something I really want to let you know during this webinar. And also, obviously, as I mentioned, if you have done everything we ask you to do, and then you will be contacted by our immigration team and for more information about your visa application. And we will check your financial documents as well, just to be on the safe side, and you will be absolutely successful through your visa application. And we will be issuing classes from June, just for information. If you have received your unconditional offer, you're wondering why we haven't contacted you about your class, is because we only issue class from June. So that's one thing I want to highlight here as well. So please do not panic. If you haven't heard anything, you will be contacted for your next step. So what I would like to say is we also offer you a lot of help on the financial side, particularly for students from India. We offer 2 scholarships specifically for Indian students. The first one is our International Excellence Scholarships. So that's a tuition fee discount up to 2,500. So if you have an unconditional offer for our undergraduate or postgraduate degree, and you will be eligible for that, you need to submit your application for the scholarship by 1st of July in order to be considered for that. And you will be notified if you are successful on your scholarship application by the 15th of July. And also you can consider to apply our International Student House and London Met postgraduate scholarships. And this scholarship is amazing because it covers your postgraduate tuitions, and we will provide you with a free return flights from London to India. Okay, so that's something I really want to encourage students to consider. And also, if you are interested in this, and you need to accept your offer and then apply by the 1st of July, and we will notify you by the 15th of July as well. And both scholarship applications are open. So if you have already received offers, and if you are considering of coming to London Met, and I would encourage you to apply for scholarships as well. Okay, so that's about scholarships. And also about accommodation, and we will start to provide you with more information about accommodation. And what I'd like to say a few words here about accommodation is we work with a few providers in London, and to provide you with accommodation in London. So if you have any questions, and please feel free to contact us. Alternatively, you will be provided with information by email afterwards. And we do have a specialist team at London Met to provide you with all the accommodation advice. And you can also apply for accommodation by yourself, but please do remember you do need to come to campus on a regular basis, and please do choose to live close to the campus. Okay, so that there are certain requirements you have to meet because you can't live very far from the university. So that's one of the accommodation advice I can give to you. And also, I understand now India has recently been added to the red list, and students might be concerned about the additional costs that might occur to you when you come to London in September. And what I'd like to say is we are very delighted to announce that we will provide you with extra financial support on that. So if you are arriving from a country on the red list provided by the UK government, and which means you will be asked to complete a 10-day hotel quarantine and relevant COVID testing during this period. And we will be paying that for your quarantine up to the value of £1,750. So that should cover all the costs that during this period. And also we have students, if you are from any, this might change over the time. So if you are from any, countries on the amber list provided by the UK government, and we will provide you with a care package with food and essentials items to support you during your self-isolation. So that's some great support we offer, and we do want our international students to be able to come to London and to be able to start your course in September with us. Okay, so that's about some more information I want to say about our hotel quarantine and self-isolation. So we will have other webinars offered by university, and if you are a conditional offer holders and you may have already received it, on the 24th of May, and you will be invited to our career and employment support talk, and feel free to to look out for that email. And also we have other sessions running in June, and we will have, if you're doing a particular course with us, then you will be invited to a relevant school ones, and also we will do a visa and immigration webinar for you as well. And also if you have an offer with us, we would like you to join our Facebook group, and then you will receive a regular update as well. For your information, and you do need to provide your student ID before we can admit you to the group, and so please to make sure that you have your student ID ready, otherwise we can't allow you to join the group. And also the last thing I'd like to say is there are some useful links, and if you'd like to read around on our website, and please do visit our website for relevant information. So there's a lot of more information for you, and particularly I'd like to ask you to read more about living in the UK, so you will start to get more information and knowledge about the UK. Okay, so that's all from me today, and now I think it's over to you. If you do have any questions about London Met, and please feel free to ask. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you so much, Kian, for such a knowledgeable presentation. We have few questions from YouTube live chat box. The first question, the student wants to ask how we will apply for the admission in class 11 in UK.
Sorry, can you repeat that question again for me? Sorry.
Yeah, the student wants to ask how he can apply to the class 11th.
So he only completes class 11 in the India and wants to come.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the student probably need to consider to do an international foundation year first, and I would encourage the student to to do the foundation first. So for our degree course, and we can't admit student with year 11 grades, they have to complete year 12 first before we can admit them. But I would say they could consider the the international foundation year.
Thank you, Kian. The next question the student wants to ask, do you accept students with a gap of 4 years? I have work experience of 4 years. Can I apply?
So in terms of the work experience, and I would say is, if you're applying for MBA, it's really good, because we are looking for 2-year work experience. And if you are applying for other degree programs, and we would say your work experience has to be relevant, and because you haven't been studying in any formal education for a while, and I would understand you might do your, because I would take it as you probably have already worked for a few years, and you might need to work a little bit hard on your personal statement and to talk about, why now you want to do a degree, and you have to justify how your work experience relates to the degree you're applying for. So that's the tip I can give to you. We do consider students with work experience, but you need to explain to us why now, and how does this degree would help you further.
Thank you, Kian. The next question. The student wants to ask, do you offer MBA in Business Analytics course? If yes, then what would be the duration and tuition fees of the course?
Sorry, what's the course? Is it MBA? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it is MBA in Business Analytics.
MBA. Okay, we only do MBA. So our MBA doesn't have a specialism in it. So it's just called MBA course, and it is a 1 year course. And we have a few intakes throughout the year. So you can start in September. So I think currently we have September, October start, and we're aiming to offer every month you have start, so you don't have to rush. So in terms of entry requirements, you need to achieve relevant degrees in India, and then you need to complete at least 2 year work experience in order to be considered for that. And we also have data analytics degree, and I'm not sure if that would be something you're interested as well. So that would mean you obviously if you have some background in maths, and that degree might be useful for you, and so you will be understanding how to apply data in business scenario.
Thank you, Kian. The next question. Which would be the best course in terms of placement?
In terms of work placement, as I mentioned, for most of our courses, we do have already an optional module called a work-based learning opportunity. So student can do it. So normally it will be a 3 months work experience. But if they want to do a 4 year work experience, then I would recommend them to apply for we have one course in cybersecurity. That one which is a master degree, and that one is with a 4 year work experience, which means you will be spending 2 years with us.
Thank you, Kian. The next question. For food science course, what is the placement ratio?
So that also varies, and I would say depending on the course you're applying for. So our tuition fees is around 13,000 to 15,000, but obviously it varies from course to course. So obviously, you can check the tuition fees on our website. So if you go to our course page, you should find that information.
Thank you, Kian. The next question. Is it good to apply during COVID-19 situation for September 2021?
I mean, well, if you have all your document ready, and I don't see why not. I mean, obviously there are something we do differently, but you are still getting the same level of education where you're expecting from the UK higher education institutions. And actually, in return, we offer a lot of more support during this period, and we'll be being much more generous in terms of scholarship offering and financial support that are available to students. So I would say if you're passionate about coming to the UK and you are passionate about the course we offer, and then I would say definitely apply for it.
Thank you, Kian. The next question. What is the difference between creative technology and communication technology courses?
So what's the first one?
The first one is creative technology and the second one is communication technology.
Creative technology, and let me double check if we have any courses in that area. Just bear with me. We do have creative technology side of courses, such as we do it, for example, journalism and music technology, that type. And then for media side, and I think for all our courses, those courses the student just mentioned actually are all offered under our School of Computer Science and Digital Media. So they are all going to be quite computer-based course. And I think it's very important for the student to understand what do they want to do. And normally the creative technology would be related to a creative industry. So then your career probably would be in either in journalism or in music or in film, for example. So and also if you want to do a more traditional one, and media technology side of courses, then that which means your course probably is a little bit more general than than being very niche course.
Thank you, Kian. The next question. How long will my application process take? What happens after I have been accepted? Please explain.
So in terms of the turnaround, and I think there are delays, and I have to say we're sorry about that, but I think we are still aiming to turn around our applications after 10 days. But sometimes I think it's a complex situation. Sometimes we may need to refer the application to the to the compliance team, and sometimes we have to refer your application to the academic department team. But what I would say is, if you've been waiting for a while, and you can always contact an international team, then we can look into that for you. But normally it shouldn't take that long for you. But in terms of the whole student journey, and that also depends on when you provide us with relevant documents to meet your conditions, then how quickly we can move you forward.
Thank you, Kian. The next question. What if I pay the deposit and I'm unable to fit the condition offer? In this case, will I get the deposit back?
So as I explained in the presentation, you will not be asked to pay a deposit until you have met all the conditions in your offers. So this case would not happen with us. So you will only be asked to pay a deposit once you have met all your English condition, your academic condition, and your compliance interview condition. So only after you have done that, then you will be asked to pay deposit. So if you can't meet any of those conditions, then you will not be asked to pay.
Thank you, Kian. The next question. What IELTS score I need for a creative technology and digital media course?
So in general, we have, our IELTS requirement for undergraduate and postgraduate as IELTS 6. And I would suggest you to have a look on our course list and find the specific course you are interested in, and then we can let you know the specific IELTS requirement. But in general, you should be aiming for an IELTS 6 with 5.5 each element at least.
Thank you, Kian. The next question. Hello, what is the scope of digital media course in LMU assisting student with getting internship during the course? Do you have any industry tie-up for this course?
Sorry, I'd like you to repeat that question. I think I missed a bit to the front, sorry.
Okay. What is the scope of digital media courses in LMU, London Metropolitan University? Is LMU assisting students to get internship during the course? Do you have any industry tie-up for these courses, like for the placement or for the internship point of view?
Yes, so we have a lot of courses under the our School of Computing and Digital Media. So because I'm not be able to just read out all the programs, that I would strongly encourage you to have a look on our website by using our course search. And speaking of internships, as I mentioned, for most of the programs, we have an embedded optional module called a work-based learning opportunity for students to be able to do that during the course. And if you're specifically looking for a course that has a work placement, and I would encourage you to apply for a course called Computer Networking and Cybersecurity with Work Experience. So this course is 2 year. So basically, it's a nearly 2-year program. It's an 18-month program. So which means you will be able to have a work placement while doing the degree program. Okay. So, and also during the, if you want to do any work placement, and the university will provide you with with all the support and assistance that you need. But also, one thing I'd like to point out is it also requires your effort. So we need to work together to make you successful in getting work placement.
Thank you, Kian. The next question. Any scholarships available for Indian students?
Yes, so I will go back to my slides, and I think everybody can have a look. So we offer 2 scholarships for Indian students, but those scholarships are only for condition offer holders. So if you haven't got an offer, please do not apply, because you will not be considered for those. So you will have to have a scholarship, have to have a condition offer from us in order to be able to apply for scholarships. So we have, the first one is called International Excellence Scholarships, and the second one is called International Student House and the London Met Postgraduate Scholarships.
Thank you, Kian. The next question. Is the medical representative course is available in UK?
So we don't, as an institution, we don't do any medicine course, but we do have a lot of courses which is related to human science. So for example, we do biomedical sciences, we do pharmaceutical sciences, that kind of human science related, and we also have degree in nutrition and dietetics, for example. So we do have some human science courses.
Thank you, Kian. The next question, when shall I apply to get admitted in 2022?
2022. Okay, so we have a January intake, so that the application should be open after September this year. So if you want to come in January, and then please apply. And obviously, from October onwards, we should be open for September 2022 as well.
Thank you, Kian. Now we are on the second last question.
Mm-hmm.
The student wants to ask if the student already completed his or her master's degree in India, then is she or he is eligible to do second master's degree at London Met?
Well, I can't tell you a straightforward answer. Yes, yes on, because it's quite complex immigration issue, because there are conditions imposed by the Home Office in regards to progression requirements every time you apply for a student visa. But we do have students who actually doing a second master with us. What I would say is, if you're interested in doing second master, you have to make your application. Then your application will be assessed against our requirements, because it's not a decision for me to make. So that has to be done through our immigration team.
Thank you, Kian. To the last question, can you please tell me about, no, we have one more question. So the first question, the student wants to ask, I want to apply in class 11 admission. So how can I apply in this September 2021? Actually, Kian, the student wants to take admission in 11th class in UK. So he wants to know about the process.
So as I think we have a similar question, didn't we? Before, and I think
yeah, this is the same person. So he wants to do 11th class from UK.
Yeah. So I would say the student will need to apply for the for the international foundation year, and our international foundation year is offered through an embedded college with London Med. Just bear with me. Let me find that information for that student. Can I send the link through the chat by the?
Yes, please. Yes, please send me the link through chat. I'll post it on the YouTube live.
Cool. If a student is interested in doing a foundation year, and then they need to contact our foundation provider called Education Centre of Australia, and that's our partner. So the college, although I know there's Australia in the name, but they are also based in the UK, and they work with us. We have embedded college in the UK, so student will still be able to come to study with us. Just bear with me. Let me share the link. Yeah, so if the student can fill in their details through the inquiry form on the website, then they will be contacted by our pathway provider.
Thank you, Kian. We have 3 more questions.
Yes.
Can you please tell me about mass media courses?
That's quite a bit on the wide question. So let me see what courses I can talk to you about first. Just bear with me. So we have MA Digital Media. I think that's probably the closest one I could think that you might be interested. Yeah, that's correct. I think I would like you to consider our MA Digital Media. So this course will enable you to take advantage of dramatic rise in career opportunities with digital media sector. And also you will have, you will be able to gain the skills in interactive media content creation, interactive design, digital media production, social media management, digital media project management. So that would be the focus of the course.
Thank you, Kian. The next question, is campus open or still going online for September 2021?
That's a very good question, and I think I'd like to say thank you very much for that question. Actually, I was really surprised no one is asking about COVID. And what I would say to all students is our campus is open at the moment, so but it's with limited access because we still need to be careful. And in terms of the situation in the UK, and we're getting much better, and we're already in the final stage of easing all the lockdowns. So the university, our intention is to return physical teaching in September, but obviously this is also subject to change because we have to follow government guidance as well. So I mean, we are making all the preparation for face-to-face teaching. But if a student, if a student doesn't feel comfortable in coming to the UK, and then I guess they will be offered the opportunity to start remotely and then travel to the UK when they're comfortable. So I mean, so far, and I would say is if you're an applicant, you will be provided with all the information that you need through email. And also, I would say is the university is doing all we can to create a COVID-free environment for you. So when you come to London Met and when you come to the university to receive your, receive your education, and we want you to be confident that the university is taking all the measures we possibly can to keep you safe. So, for example, all students need to wear face masks while they're at the campus. I'm talking about the current policy we have, and all students will need to take COVID tests before coming to the campus. And we also have a COVID testing center at the university, so you can book your COVID test quite easily, and you will be tested on a regular basis. So that and also we have a hand sanitizer throughout the campus, and also the campus currently is operating in one-way system. So then we're trying to avoid the face-to-face interactions with students, and we want the social distancing being kept for the time being. So, but obviously we will be monitoring all these changes that the government might need to introduce later on. So if there's any changes, applicants will be told. And also I'd like to say to all the students, and if you're an applicant with us, and we do have a international offer holder forum at the end of the month, which is next week, and you should have received the email, and you will have an opportunity to speak to our Deputy Vice Chancellor directly to ask any questions you may have about our teaching in September. So I would strongly encourage you to do that. But this forum is only available to offer holders. So if you are not on offer holders, and unfortunately you can't attend that offer holder forum. So I just want to put the message out. We are doing all we can to offer you a normal experience, and we appreciate it is a difficult situation we find ourselves in, but we are doing all we can to help you as well.
Thank you, Kian. The next question: can we do part-time jobs? What is the age to start a part-time job?
Well, if you're on a student visa and you are only allowed to work 20 hours a week, okay, so you cannot exceed that requirement, otherwise you will have a problem with home office, and you will be given specific advice on working in the UK while you are studying with us.
Thank you, Kian. The next question: can you please tell me about postgraduate optometry courses and career possibilities?
Sorry, what's the course again?
Optometry.
I don't think we offer course in that subject areas, unfortunately.
Okay. The last question of this seminar is: please do tell about the career prospects of the course Digital Marketing.
So we don't do digital marketing. We have the MSc marketing course available to students. And I think in general, I just want to put out that, there are a lot of students doing business degrees in the UK, and I think it's one of the most popular degree programs that student is considering. And for me, I studied business as well. So I think there are a lot of opportunities at the same time because all the company needs marketing nowadays. So I think, but equally, and I think it doesn't, we can't guarantee that you get a job at the end of the at the end of your degree, because you also need to make your own effort. As I mentioned, we do offer you a lot of career support where you will be able to enhance the opportunity in the UK. let me quickly have a look on the course page for you as well. So in terms of the career opportunity, and I would say you know, different student will do slightly different thing, but most of our students probably will be able to get into the the company's marketing related role. And what I would say is this course also is accredited by the CIM, so it's Chartered Institute of Marketing. This means you will be able to secure the CIM postgraduate diploma in professional marketing at no cost if you're doing the course with us. So that would also help you to enhance your opportunities of doing a marketing related role.
Thank you, Kian. A quick last question. Is UK government give loan to Indian students?
No, I don't think the UK government offers any loan to Indian students. But as I mentioned, as an institution, we offer scholarships to Indian students. But if student finance is only available to students in the UK. So unfortunately, that's the case. So that, hence that we offer international scholarships. Okay.
Thank you, Kian. Now we are done with the Q&A session. Anything else you want to put forward to the students who are watching us right now?
I don't think I have any, but maybe let me just copy and paste all the pages links, then you can pass on to students.
Yes.
Thank you so much for organizing this for me.
Thank you so much, Kian, for your time today and for such a knowledgeable presentation and seminar today. I'll be sharing this link now.
Okay,
in
thank
the
you.
chat. Yeah, just bear with me. And Kian, also one student wants to know about the accommodation facilities you are providing, or do you have any tie-up with the accommodation partners?
Yeah, so we work with a range of accommodation providers. So let me quickly send the link through as well. So we don't manage any accommodation ourselves. So we only work with accommodation providers. So we have a team at the university to provide students with guidance, and then student will need to make application by themselves. So here is accommodation link, and there are a lot of popular options available to students as well because they're very close to campus. But again, obviously our campus are very centrally located. It can be quite expensive. So it depends on the student's choice, really. But life in London normally involves traveling on tube. So that's also very important part of your London life. And because if you want to save a bit of money and also try to enjoy the rush hour travel in London, and which can be challenging and frustrating at times, but equally it's a great experience for students as well.
Thank you so much, Kian, for your time today. And to all the students who are watching us now, please feel free to contact SIUK India offices for any query or any doubt you have in your mind. Thank you so much, Kian, for your time and this wonderful presentation and session today. Now we are moving towards the end of the seminar. So we are ending it here now.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Kian. Bye-bye.